If you're a leader, entrepreneur, or executive, and you have even just one person under your leadership, listen up. You're making an impact even when you don't realize it. Hi, I'm Natalina with Rise Up For You, the CEO and the founder, and I am so thrilled to welcome you to the Rise Up For You TV. Now, here's a little secret. Before I was a Rise Up For You business owner, I was not doing this. In fact, my first career, I was a performer, and I used to tour internationally around the world as a singer and a dancer. Now, I remember when I was 19 years old, I had an opportunity to perform with a cast of about 30 to 35 people in a Malibu mansion in California. And I remember driving to this performance, going up the hill, and arriving to the destination to get ready for the show. Now, when I got out, I grabbed all my equipment, I walked into the theater where the stage was, and we started to walk the show. So if you know anything about performing, you know that every few days you're changing your venue. So you have to walk the show every single time because the dimension of the stage is different. So we started walking the show, and as we were going number by number, you stand here, you grab this microphone, the director stopped and yelled and said, "Everybody stop!" And we all stopped in our tracks. And they proceeded to yell at this young man and say, "Where are your shoes?" Now, the young man looked down with embarrassment and said, "I forgot all my equipment. I forgot my costumes. I forgot my shoes at home." The director proceeded to reprimand him in front of the entire cast and say that if you don't find shoes in the next hour, I'm going to cut you from the show. Now, that would mean that the entire cast would suffer because we would have to rewalk the entire show and fill his spot. Otherwise, we would have a hole for the next hour in the show. Well, we took a little break and the cast went to the green room to start to get ready. Now, I'm getting ready, I'm putting on my makeup, and I see in the mirror the CEO of the organization walk in. So I am a kid in the candy shop because I see the CEO is walking to this young man. So I'm thinking at 19 years old, ooh, he's gonna get in trouble, what's about to happen? But the complete opposite did. The CEO walked up to the young man, put his hand on his shoulders, bent down, took his shoes off, gave them to the young man to perform in, and for the next 4 hours, he walked around barefoot at the event. Now, mind you, this event was for 100 top CEOs in Southern California. And so the CEO of my organization that I was performing for walked around barefoot with the rest of the CEOs for 4 hours. That one moment changed my life when it came to leadership and what it meant to lead. From that moment on, I got a master's in executive leadership. I started to learn about what it truly meant to be a leader. And it also created and helped me launch this company so many years later. In fact, if you watched my TED Talk on company culture, I tell this very story. Now, what's interesting about this story is that CEO till this day is still a mentor of mine, and he does not remember this situation at all. So remember when I told you earlier in this video that you're making an impact even when you don't recognize it? That one moment from my mentor and CEO at the time changed my life forever, and he doesn't even remember it. It was a simple act of kindness and leadership that he displayed in the moment, but yet it kick-started a movement called Rise Up For You that has now impacted thousands and thousands of people around the world. As a leader, as an entrepreneur, as an executive, as a professional, whatever you do and whatever your heart desires, remember this: you are always adding or taking away from a room, whether it's a leadership meeting, whether it's walking into a grocery store, or whether it's walking into your home with your children. You are influencing, and you have the power to influence positively or to take away. Again, my name is Natalina Nasruddin. I'm the CEO and founder of Rise Up For You, and my team and I work with leaders and organizations around the world to enhance company culture, team performance, and leadership. Your time is now to be your absolute best.